Okay, good day everyone. So we have our new topic, which is the pipes in series and parallel. So under hydraulics, or dito sa subject natin hydraulics. So by the way, I am your instructor for today, Engineer Samuel Ibululakaw. Yan. So let's discuss first the pipes in series. So this will be a continuation of our topic, which is the flows in closed conduit. So meron po tayong na-discuss doon na head losses in pipe flow. So yung head losses na yon na mga formula is gagamitin natin in this topic. So for pipes of different diameters connected in series, as shown in the figure, so meron tayong tatlong pipe dito. We have one, second pipe, and then the third pipe. The discharge in all pipes are all equal, and the total head loss is equal to the sum of the individual head losses. So in series, the discharge that will be flowing in this series pipe is equivalent daw po all throughout the section. So kahit po mag-iba-iba po yung diameter, yung sizes ng pipes, yung discharge natin, which is the Q, is equivalent along the pipes. So we have the Q1 is equal to Q2 and then equal to Q3. Recall lang natin, we have formula of the discharge which is equivalent to area times the velocity. And then, the total head loss naman, HL, total, is equivalent of the sum of the individual head losses. So we have the head loss at pipe 1, head loss at pipe 2, and then the head loss at pipe 3. So as we all know, meron tayong different or tatlong ginagamit na formula for the head losses. So meron po tayong major head losses, which are the Darcy-Weisbach, the Mannings, and then the Hazen-Williams. So recall nyo na lang yung mga formula na yun kasi gagamitin natin in our computations. So let's proceed with the sample problem number 1. Or wait, ito naman yung pipe in series diagram wherein meron po tayong energy grade line and the hydraulic grade line. So since along horizontal axis lang tayo, yung elevations ng ating pipes is nakalagay po sa datum. So ibig sabihin wala po tayong elevations dito. So meron lang po tayo is yung pressure head and then the velocity head. So yan. So ganito yung magiging itsura natin. Kaya kung ma-observe nyo, ito yung head loss at point 1, then naman sa point 2, and then sa point 3. So yung total head loss niyan, yung binaba nito, galing dito hanggang dito, isa na po yung total head loss. So since individual head losses, bumaba siya ng mga ganito, so kapag tinotal natin, makukuha po natin yung total head losses. So medyo nalilito kayo, ito na lang yung tandaan nyo. Ano po? So let's proceed with the sample problem number 1. So by the way, itong topic na to under the hydraulic subject is very easy lang. So let's proceed. The three concrete pipes are connected in series as shown. So ito yung pipe 1, 2, and then the 3. So if the rate of flow in the pipe is 0.10 cubic meter per second, first determine the total head loss of the pipe. Second, determine the length of the 200 mm diameter. Determine the So in our problem, meron binigay na table, which are the properties of the pipes along with the friction factor. So since yung binigay is friction factor, ano po yung major head losses na gagamitin natin for the formula? So wala namang ibang may F sa formula among the three na may friction factor. Yung gagamitin po natin dito is of course yung ating Darcy ways back. So recall lang natin, we have the head loss that is equal to 0.0826 F L Q squared over D raised to 5. So ito po yung gagamitin natin for the head loss. Okay, so for the pipe number 1, meron po tayong length na 360 meter, 200 mm diameter. Itong pipe na to 200 mm daw yan, 200 mm. And then we have the friction factor of 0.0248 F. So for number 2 naman, ayan, check nyo na lang. So first, ano yung nanap natin? We need to compute for the total head losses. So for us to compute the total head losses, compute lang natin yung individual head losses natin, which is the HF1, HF2, and then the HF3. So lagay natin dito yung mga solve natin. Letter A, we have total. We have the HF1 plus HF2 plus HF3. So lagay ko lang yung formula for a HF1. We have 0.0826 FL Q squared divided by D raised to 5. So meron tayong givens na F1 0.0248, L length ng pipe 1 360, Q, meron po tayong Q na given na if the rate of flow in the pipe is 0.10 cubic meter per second. So since this is series, yung Q1 is equivalent to Q2 and also equivalent to Q3, which is equivalent to 0.10 cubic meter per second. So you have the Q that is equivalent to 0.10. So yan. And then lastly, the diameter. So meron tayong given na diameter that is equivalent to 0.2 meters. So dito, direct substitution na lang yan. So we have 0.826. F is around 0.248. The length is 360. So make sure na yung unit nyo is consistent na or uniform. 0.10. So in our case, naka-meter na tayo lahat. So dapat meter na din lahat. And then the diameter is 0.2 raised to 5. Yan. So in our case, makakompute tayo ng HF1 that is equivalent to 23.05 meters. So compute na lang din yung natitira. So ilagay ko na lang dito yung sagot. For HF2, we have 78.97 meters. And then HF3, we have 12.94 meters. Since given naman na yung lahat, so madali na lang tayo makakompute. So let's solve for the HL total. So i-add lang natin tong tatlo, HF1 plus HF2 plus the HF3. We can get the total value of the head loss, which is equivalent to 114.96 meters. So for the question letter A, ito po yung sagot. So for letter B, we have determine the length of 200 mm diameter equivalent pipe. So meron tayong binigay na diameter na 0.2 meters. So equivalent pipe daw po. So ibig sabihin, hanapin natin yung length ng pipe, pero gagamitin nating head loss is ito pong nakuha natin. So ilagay natin yung equation FH total, or ilagay ko na direkta 114.96. This is equivalent to the formula of the Darcy-Weisbach. The F that we'll be using is 0.0248 since ito na yung naging equivalent na niya, no? So gamitin na lang din natin to. Pero kung wala, ay kung may given, yan po yung gagamitin niya. And then the length is unknown, and then the Q is the same, squared, and then 0.2 raised to the 5. So the L is equivalent to 1,795.77 meters. So that would be the answer for letter B. And then lastly, we have letter C. Determine the diameter of 1,260 meter long equivalent pipe with the friction factor 0.0255. Again, gamitin natin yung equation natin. So gagamitin nating formula is yung head loss is ito pa rin since equivalent pipe. Ang hanapin naman natin is yung diameter. So 114.96, pero may binigay sa ating length, no? Sana po yung gagamitin natin. Yung length naman is 1,260. And then the friction factor is given 0.0255. And then same lang po yung Q. So diameter raised to 5. If solve or simplify nyo, makakakuha po tayo ng sagot na 0.187 meters or 187 mm. So that would be the answer for the letter C. So ito yung problem, pagpicturean na lang. So let's proceed with the pipes connected in parallel. So kanina series, diretso lang siya, ganyan. Ito naman parallel, ibig sabihin ganito siya, nakaparallel yung pipes. Kung meron dito, may nakaparallel na isa dito or tatlo. So ano naman dito yung maiiba sa pipes connected in parallel? So kanina, kung yung pumasok na discharge is equivalent along the cross section, kasi pare-parehas lang naman yun eh. Walang change in direction, diretso lang siya. So in this case, sa pag-parallel, yung discharge na total na papasok dito sa type na to will be divided into parts. So kung tatlo yung pipes na naandito, tatlo din yung maghahati-hati dito sa total na discharge. So pwedeng magkaroon tayo ng Q1, Q2, and then Q3. Wherein yung Q1, Q2, and then Q3, kapag sinum up natin, kakalabasan yan is parehas lang po sa Q total. Ano? So, kumbaga, kung meron kang straw, kung ano yung nagfo-flow doon, or kung meron kang pipe, kung ano yung nagfo-flow doon na tubig, yan din po yung lalabas sa kabila. So, same din dito yung concept na yan. So, ano yung nilalagay nyo ditong fluid, syempre maghahati-hati yan. So, yung lalabas, kung ano lang yung nilagay mo. So, in this case naman, yung head loss natin is pare-parehas lang po. So, yung head loss at 1 is equivalent sa head loss at 2 and then head loss at 3. So, nagkaroon lang tayo ng branches. Ano pa? So, sa head loss 1, 2, and then 3, bakit pare-parehas? Kasi po, pantay-pantay na po siya. I mean, nakaparallel po siya. So, ibig sabihin, kunyari, ganyan yung magiging drawing or diagram ng ano natin. So, parehas lang din po yung magiging diagram dyan. So, yan. So, yan. Let's proceed with the sample problem number 2. Maglalagay lang tayo ng page. So, the pipelines 1, 2, and 3 are connected with a parallel. So, meron tayong parallel na figure. So, ang kailangan lang po nating i-compute is the discharge of the pipeline 1, 2, and then 3. Pero mayroon ng value na binigay, no? We have 0.86 na total discharge for the total discharge, yan, 0.86 cubic meter per second. So, kailangan natin i-compute yung discharge. So, gamitin natin yung mga formula na tutunan natin kanina lang. So, we have the total head loss, or the head loss at 1 is equivalent sa head loss ng 2 and then head loss ng 3. And then, yung Q total is equivalent to Q1 plus Q2 plus the Q3. Q total. Yan. So, paano natin to gagamitin para makapag-compute tayo ng head losses in each pipe. Discharge in each pipe. Susulat muna natin yung mga formula natin. Since meron tayong friction factor, gagamitin po natin ulit yung Darcy-Weisbach formula. So, sulat natin yung mga head losses. Head losses at point 1, we have 0.0826 F LQ squared divided by D raised to 5. Next, HF2, 0.0826 FL, lagay natin Q1. Ito naman Q2 squared divided by D raised to 5. And then lastly, 0.0826 FL Q3 squared raised to 5 ulit. So, ano yung goal natin para makuha, bakit natin sinulat tong mga to? Ang gagawin kasi natin is, since equivalent yung HF1, HF2, and HF3, kukuha po tayo ng equation ng HF1 na naka-in terms sa Q1. Nakuha nyo? So, once na makuha natin siya, makakreate tayo ng equation galing dito and then dito. So, yan, papakita natin yung magic dito. So, lagay natin for HF1, we have 0.0826. F is equivalent to 0.02 for all pipes. Yung length naman is naandito. We have 600 meters. And then the Q, 1 squared. D raised to 5. So, yung D, meron diameter pala, 0.45. Raised to 5. So, simplify natin, ito lang ilagay nyo muna sa calculators nyo. Kakalabasan nyan is 53.72 Q1 squared. Next, ganyan lang gawin nyo. Same sa head loss number 2 and head loss number 3. 0.0826, 0.02, 800 meters, and Q2 squared. Next, diameter 0.4 raised to 5. So, let's compute this. Makakuha tayo ng 129.06 Q2 squared. Lastly, sulat natin ulit 0.002. The length is 700. And then we have the Q3 squared over 0.5 raised to 5. Yan. So, we have here 37 Q3 squared. So, we have here the equation na naka-in terms sa Q1, Q2, and then Q3. So, next will be to put that equation, kasi 'di ba, HF1 is equivalent to HF2 and then equivalent din sa HF3. So kung yung FH1 meron tayong value na 53.72, Q1 squared, meron din tayong HF2 na 129.06, Q2 squared, and then 37.0 Q3 squared. So, first, tanggalin niya muna natin yung mga squared nito. Square root natin. Yan. So, kakalabasan, we have 7.33 Q1 and then 11.36 Q2 and then 6.08 Q3. So, pwede nyo i-store yung mga values nyan, no? Para masaya. And then, we have here the Q1 is equal or plus Q2 plus Q3 equivalent sa Q total. Or yung Q total natin is equivalent to 0.86 based sa problem natin ito. So, pwede natin gawin, i-arrange natin to, itong mga to, no? So, kunyari gusto nyong isolve yung Q1, ito. So, arrange lang natin tong equation. So, we have, let's put Q2. So, ito muna, dito muna kayo tingin. Ito, ilipat natin sa baba, no? So, magiging 7.33 Q1 over 11.36. So, same naman yung gagawin natin dito. Dito. Tapos dito. So, for Q3, gawin natin 7.33 Q1 divided by 6.08. Na. So, itong mga to, yan na yung ilalagay natin dito. So, naka in terms of Q1 siya. So, bali, i-compute natin yung Q1. So, let's substitute. For Q1, for Q2 pala, meron tayong equation na to. 7.33 Q1 divided by 11.36 plus the value of Q3, 7.33 Q1 over 6.08 and then 0.86. So, in this case, meron na tayong ma-solve na mga value niyan. So, for Q1, we have 0.3017. And then, yung value na na-compute nyo na Q1, substitute it here. So, makakompute kayo ng value ng Q2 and then the Q3. Ano? So, let's try. 11.33, 0.3017 over 11.36. So, yung Q2, ang magiging value is 0.1946. So, ganun lang po para sa parallel. So, ito na yung magiging answer for the problem. Mas maganda if i-store nyo para exact yung value. So, pero if ever naman na hindi kayo naka-store, of course, may yung mga malapit na sagot sa pilian, yan na yung magiging answer. So, that would be all for the pipes in series and parallel. So, pwede din kayo ditong mag-apply ng calculator techniques para sa isahan nyo na pong ma-solve ito. So, meron naman kayong equation na ito and then ito. Okay, so magulo na. So, yan. Thank you.